just his second match back, and he's focusing. Oh!